Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet this mini Christmas wreath. I'm using mine as a wine glass charm, but you can put yours on a Christmas tree or add it onto a Christmas card as a decoration. I'm going to use a 4mm crochet hook and some double knit yarn, and you will also need the smallest size hair bobble you can find in the shop, just the one that's designed for children. First of all, we're going to get our yarn and we're just going to attach it to the hair bobble, just to a basic knot, just to make sure it's secure, and then we can start working around this hair bobble. It's like working into a magic circle, but it's a little bit of a more solid magic circle rather than just out of yarn. So connect your yarn first, and we will be going all the way around and making single crochet stitches. So go into the big circle and then pull up a loop and then yarn over and pull through 2 on your hook, just making single crochet stitches covering this hairband with your crochet stitches. And we need to make 32 stitches in total all the way around. As you're working, you may have to squeeze your stitches together a little bit so that you will have enough room to keep making stitches, because you need 32 in total and you want to have a nice coverage. Just keep going, just making single crochet until you have made 32. Count your stitches every now and again just to make sure that you end up with 32 stitches. It is important for the next part of the pattern. And once you have made 32 stitches, we're going to slip stitch to the top of that very first stitch you made to finish this round. And we are now on to the next round of your work. We are going to chain 1 and single crochet into the same space, the same stitch where you just come out from. Now let's chain 1 again. We're going to skip a stitch and then single crochet into the next stitch. Now chain 3 and we're going to skip 1 stitch again, and we're going to make a single crochet into the next stitch. And this is what we're repeating now. Chain 1, skip a stitch, single crochet into next stitch, chain 3, skip a stitch and single crochet into next stitch. Make this all the way around, making a 1 chain and then single crochet and then 3 chains, skipping 1 and a single crochet all the way around. Once you get to your last chain 3, we're going to slip stitch to that very first single crochet you made at the start of the second round. This is what your work should look like now. You should have chain 3 spaces and chain 1 spaces in between them. We're now going to work different stitches into chain 1 spaces to chain 3 spaces. So first of all, slip stitch into your next space, which is your chain 1 space, and into this chain 3 space we're going to make 5 double crochet stitches. So your double crochet is yarn over, go into that space and then pull up a loop, and then you've got 3 loops on your hook, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and we will be making these 5 of these into that chain 3 space. Then next we're going to slip stitch into the chain 1 space, and this is your pattern repeat. So into the big chain 3 spaces we're going to make 5 double crochet stitches, and once you've done the 5 double crochet stitches, you're going to work a slip stitch into a chain 1 space, which is right next to it, and that is what you will be repeating all the way around, making 5 double crochet stitches into these big spaces, which are chain free spaces, and in between them we're going to slip stitch into the smaller spaces, which are your chain 1 spaces from the previous round. Do this all the way around, and when you've done your last 5 double crochet stitches, you just slip stitch to anchor your work down to the same place where you started from, and you can fasten off your yarn. And now get your yarn needle and weave in these 2 ends, and then I will show you how to make the little bow for your wreath as well. For the bow, I'm going to use brown double knit yarn and leave a little bit of a tail at the beginning of your work. You can use any colour you want, but because I used red before, I thought I'll use a different colour. So we're starting off by making a slip knot, and we're going to chain 30, and once you've done your chain 30, fasten off your work again, and all left to do now is just weave this tail of chains through your work. Start so that your work is facing you and go in from a chain 3 space and then come out from chain 1 space, and just go through all the spaces all the way around, going in from chain 3 space and coming out of the chain 1 space until you have got all the way around to where you started from. And all you got left to do now is tie a bow with the end of these 2 strings. First I made a double knot just so that my work will be secure, and then just tie your bow like you would tie your shoelaces, and you can also double knot that one as well just to make it a little bit more secure. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy making these little mini wreaths.